Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to yet another super cool, super awesome, and absolutely amazing session from BioPoint. Stream the world of Bio QUIZTOPEDIA session at slido.com at sharp 11 a.m. on NEET 2013 paper discussion. So, without wasting our time, let's look at the card for the day. So we are moving on to the Quizopedia session on NEET 2013 paper discussion biology solving. For joining into the quiz, go to slido.com and use the code 9475. 94705. Okay, let's everyone join the quiz. So let's activate the quiz in 3, 2, 1, and we are activating the quiz. Let's all the participants join the quiz. Starting the quiz, moving on to the very first question. Select the wrong statement. Option A, isogametes are similar in structure, function, and behavior. Option B, anisogametes differ either in structure, function, or behavior. Option C, in oomycetes, female gamete is smaller and motile, while male gamete is larger and non-motile. Option 4, Chlamydomonas exhibit both isogamy and anisogamy, and fucus shows oogamy. Select the wrong statement out of the 4. We have 56% vote with option number C. Let's reveal the correct answer as to be option 4. Sorry, option number 3. Select the wrong statement. Isogametes are similar in structure, function, and behavior. It's correct. Okay. Anisogametes differ either in structure, function, or behavior. It's also correct. Plant kingdom, year number 1, +1. Third one, in oomycetes, female gametes is smaller and motile, while male gametes is larger and non-motile. It's a wrong statement. Why? Because the female gametes are larger and non-motile, whereas the male gametes are smaller and motile. Male gametes are motile in oomycetes. Then in Chlamydomonas, they exhibit both isogamy and anisogamy. Some species exhibit isogamy and some exhibit anisogamy, but fucus shows oogamy. Second question on the screen. Which of the following is not a correct statement? Option A, herbarium houses dried, pressed and preserved plant specimens. Option B, botanical garden have collection of living plants for reference. Option C, a museum has collection of photographs of plants and animals. And option D, key is a taxonomic aid for the identification of specimens. Majority vote in 5 seconds. Yes, we have 89% with the correct answer, option C. Guys, 11% of you have voted for option B. Look at the option. Botanical gardens have collection of living plants for reference. What do you mean by a garden? A botanical garden. There are plants from different localities. Exotic and endemic species. Everything are included under it. They are kept under human care, right? So living plants are kept, not what? If it is a collection of dead plants, it will come under herbarium. Dried garden. Okay. Let's have the question number 3 on the screen. Simple question again from the chapter Plant Kingdom. Isogamous condition with non-flagellated gametes is found in option A, Chlamydomonas, option B, Spirogyra, option C, Volvox, and option D, Fucus. Simple question. Answer for the question in 10 seconds. You have the majority vote on the screen. Yes, same percentage vote for Chlamydomonas. Sorry, not Chlamydomonas, Spirogyra, Volvox. Isogamous condition with non-flagellated gametes in the textbook it is clearly mentioned. Isogamous condition with flagellated gametes in case of Chlamydomonas. Isogamous condition with non-flagellated gametes in Spirogyra. Chlamydomonas, some species of Chlamydomonas, but it is flagellated gametes. Clear? Volvox and fucus. Fucus, oogamous type of fusion. Okay. The fourth question on the screen. Simple question again. Besides paddy field, cyanobacteria are also found inside the vegetative part of option A, Pinus, option B, Cycus, option C, Equisitum, option D, Silotum. Pinus, Cycus, Equisitum, Silotum. Besides paddy field, cyanobacteria are found inside the vegetative part of majority vote 50% for Equisitum, and you have the correct answer 25% vote for Cycus. Cycus, inside the vegetative part of Cycus, cyanobacteria is found. Is it clear? Not under Equisitum. Is it clear? Fifth question on the screen. You have the first leaderboard after this question. Simple question. I will publish the leaderboard of this particular question. Okay. Megasporangium is equivalent to option A, embryo sac, option B, fruit, option C, nucellus, and option D, ovule. I want only one answer for this question, since this question was repeated in AI PMT 2015 also. %56% with the ovule and 44% with embryo sac. The correct answer for this question is ovule. You have the very first leaderboard on the screen, the first 5 toppers of our quiz. We have Madhurema with 5 on 5. Then we have Dr. Gopi 5 on 5. Then Sneka 3 on 5. Danyashri 3 on 5. And Ashwati Santosh with 3 on 5. Next, we have the 6th question on the screen. Anatomy chapter. Read the question and all the 4 options and click the correct answer. Intervesicular cambium develops from the cell of option A, medullary rays, option B, xylem parenchyma, option C, endodermis, and option D, pericycle. 43% with the medullary rays, and the correct answer for the question is medullary rays. Intervesicular cambium develops from the cells of medullary rays. 7th question on the screen. Very important, 100% sure shot question for your exam. We have among bitter gourd, mustard, brinjal, pineapple, sorry, not pineapple, pumpkin, China rose, lupin, cucumber, sunhemp, gram, guava, bean, chili, plum, petunia, tomato, rose, widania, potato, onion, aloe, and tulip. How many plants have hypogynous flower? Lower ovary with reference to other parts. Hypogynous flower. 6, 10, 15, 18. 44% of the students with 15, 33 with 10. We have 15 as the correct answer. Okay, among the given set of names, we have 15 plants having hypogynous flower. Eighth question on the screen. Again, the question from morphology and morphology chapter. In China rose, the flowers are, option A, actinomorphic hypogynous with twisted estivation. Option B, actinomorphic epigynous with valvate estivation. Option C, zygomorphic hypogynous with imbricate estivation. Option D, zygomorphic epigynous with twisted estivation. We have the majority vote on the screen. Yes, we have 63% with option A, and the correct answer is option A itself. Okay, that is in China rose, the flowers are actinomorphic, hypogynous with twisted estivation. So, what kind of symmetry you have actinomorphic flowers? What kind of the position of ovary you have hypogynous flower? With reference to estivation, you have twisted estivation. Ninth question on the screen. Very important. I think two answers may be misunderstood by you guys. Lenticels are involved in. Lenticels are involved in. Option A, transpiration. Option B, gaseous exchange. Option C, food exchange. And option D, photosynthesis. Fast, everybody. Click the correct answer after reading all the question. You have 60. Yes, my answers was correct. 63% with gaseous exchange and 38 with transpiration. And the correct answer for the question is gaseous exchange. Okay, that's why I told two answers may be misunderstood by everybody, because when we study about transpiration chapter, we have lenticular transpiration. So some of you guys may get wrong with transpiration. Others, when you study about photosynthesis, when stomata, you'll study there also about lenticels in alder stem, which is for gaseous exchange. I was sure that nobody would click these two answers. 10th question on the screen, after which you have the second leaderboard. Age of a tree can be estimated by option A, its height and girth. Option B, biomass. Option C, number of annual ring. Option D, diameter of its hardwood. Not hardwood, hardwood. In 5 seconds, you have the majority vote. 88% of I hope nobody would go with biomass also, because the correct answer is number of annual ring. How many annual rings are present? That determines the age of a tree. Such a simple question again, right? So you have the second leaderboard after this question on the screen. Good going again, Madhurema and Gopi. 10 on 10. Sneha 6 on 10, Nila 5 on 10, and Ashwati Santosh with 5 on 10. Good going, guys. Good going. We have how many members playing the quiz? Proud to have students. So moving on with the question number 11. Seed cord is not thin, membranous in option A, maize, option B, coconut, option C, groundnut, and option D, gram. Seed cord is not thin, but it is membranous. Membranous seed cord is present in option coconut, maize, groundnut, gram. Majority vote for this question in 6 seconds. Maize, coconut, groundnut, gram, membranous seed cord. We have 75% with coconut. Okay. Next question. Correct answer is coconut. 12th question. Transition state structure of the substrate formed during an enzymatic reaction is. Question from biomolecule, a tricky question. So option number 1, transient but stable. Option B, permanent but unstable. Option C, transient but unstable. Option D, permanent and stable. Read the question and clearly. I think most of you must give the wrong answer for this question. I would like to give the leaderboard after this question in order to identify whoever gives the wrong answer. 43% with transient but stable, 29 with transient and unstable, 14 with permanent but unstable, and 14 with permanent and stable. So all the 4 options are being chosen by somebody, and we have the answer is given by only the first 29 students. Transition state structure of the substrate formed during an enzymatic reaction is transient and unstable. Transient and unstable. Read the chapter biomolecule. From the enzymatic topics, enzymes topic onwards, you study the chapter. And moreover, I'll take the lecture and put it in YouTube as soon as possible. So, for my amazement, I should have the leaderboard after this question on the screen. Yes, Madhurema we have going good with 12 on 12 points. Then we have Dr. Gopi 11 on 12. I think he got this answer wrong. Then Nila 7 on 12, Sneka 7 on 12, and Ashwati 6 on 12. No change in the leaderboard for the last few. Up to the 12th question itself, these 5 persons are there on the leaderboard. Nobody is there. 13th question on the screen. 40 seconds for this question to answer. A phosphoglyceride is always made up of. A phosphoglyceride is always made up of. Option A, only a saturated fatty acid esterified to a glycerol molecule to which a phosphate group is also attached. Only a unsaturated fatty acid esterified to a glycerol molecule to which a phosphate group is attached. Option C, a saturated or unsaturated fatty acid esterified to a glycerol molecule to which a phosphate group is also attached. Option D, a saturated or unsaturated fatty acid esterified to a phosphate group which is also attached to give a glycerol molecule. All the 4 options chosen by all the students. We have 25% with option A, 38 with option B, 25 with option C, and 13 with option D. Let's check the correct answer. The correct answer given by only 25 students, and the correct answer is a phosphoglyceride is made up of a saturated, either it can be a fatty acid that can be saturated or unsaturated, but it must be esterified to a glycerol molecule. Esterified with joined with a glycerol molecule with ester bond, and a phosphate group is also attached. You have the 14th question on the screen. Is it clear, everyone? Simple question. Simple question. Pigment containing membranous extensions in some cyanobacteria are option A, heterocyst, option B, basal body, option C, nematophores, and option D, chromatophores. Heterocyst, basal body, nematophores, chromatophores. Color containing, pigment containing membranous extensions in some cyanobacteria. Extensions of cell membrane into the cytoplasm. We have the correct answer given by 75% of the students as chromatophores. 15th question on the screen. A major site for synthesis of lipids is. 6th standard students studying the cell chapter first, they will know this answer. So if somebody gives this answer wrong, it is very, very shame. A major site for synthesis of lipids is option A, RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Option B, SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Option C, symplast, and option D, nucleoplasm. Majority vote for this question in 3 seconds, and on the screen you have, yes, good, 100% with smooth endoplasmic reticulum unity. This is how my students should behave in all the questions. 100% answer with the same question, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. You have the first third leaderboard after the 15th question. Good going, Madhurema. Good going. We have 15 on 15 with Madhurema, then Dr. Gopi, 13 on 15, Nila, 10 on 15, Sneka, 9 on 15, and Ashwati, 8 on 15. I don't know whether other players are there or not. All of these 5 players are there. Anyway, I am satisfied with today's results with the first 3 positions. 16th question on the screen. The complex formed by a pair of synapsed homologous chromosomes is called option A, equatorial plate, option B, kinetochore, option C, bivalent, and option D, axonym. Complex formed by a pair of synapsed homologous chromosome, equatorial plate, kinetochore, bivalent, and axonym. 3 seconds remaining and you have the answer for the question on the screen. 75% of the question with bivalent, and we have bivalent is the correct answer. 17th question on the screen. We have to go a little bit faster. Okay, there are 40 questions. The most abundant intracellular cation is option A, option B, Ca++, option C, H+, and option D, K+. Most abundant intracellular cation, Na+, Ca++, H+, and K+. We have 63% with K+, and you have the correct answer as to be K+, the most abundant intracellular cation. 18th question on the screen. During seed germination, its stored food is mobilized by option A, ethylene, option B, cytokinin, option C, abscisic acid, and option D, gibberellin. We have 15 seconds remaining. Stored food mobilization takes place with the help of which phytohormone? Ethylene, cytokinin, abscisic acid, and gibberellin. Majority vote on the screen. You have 0 for abscisic acid and 50 for gibberellin. Correct answer by 50% of the students, and the answer is gibberellin. 19th question on the screen. Which of the following criteria does not pertain to a facilitated transport? Option A, requirement of special membrane protein. Option B, high selectivity. Option C, transport saturation. And option D, uphill transport. 7 seconds remaining. Does not pertain to facilitated transport. Special membrane protein, high selectivity, transport saturation, and uphill transport. The correct answer is 75% with the correct answer, uphill transport. 20th question, after which you have the 4th leaderboard. The first stable product of fixation of atmospheric nitrogen in leguminous plants is option A, nitrite, NO2 minus, B, ammonia, NH3, C, NO2 minus, and option D, glutamate. We have 2 options as similar, and I don't know why. Actually, I think one is nitrite and one is nitrate. Sorry, one is nitrite and one is nitrate. Last, we have glutamate. Majority vote on the screen. 75% with ammonia, and the correct answer is ammonia. Ammonia is the very first stable product of atmospheric fixation of nitrogen in leguminous plants. 4th leaderboard for the day on the screen. Good going. Really appreciable, Madhurema, 20 on 20. Dr. Gopi, 18 on 20. Nila, 14 on 20. Sneka, 12 on 20. Shalini, 11 on 20. What happened to Sneka and Shalini? I don't know. 21st question on the screen. 20 questions remaining. Which of the following metabolites is common to respiration-mediated breakdown of fats, carbohydrates, and protein. Option A, glucose 6-phosphate, fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, pyruvic acid, and acetyl coenzyme A. 7 seconds remaining for this particular question. Which of the metabolites is common to respiration-mediated breakdown of fats, carbohydrates, and protein? 50% with acetyl coenzyme A, and we have the correct answer as acetyl coenzyme A. 22nd question on the screen. Which one of the following statement is correct? Hard outer layer of pollen is called intane. Very simple question. Sporogenous tissue is haploid. Endothecium produces the microspores, and option D, tapetum nourishes the developing embryo. 3 statements are wrong and only one is correct. Click the correct statement among the 4. Direct question from NCERT. 3 seconds remaining. 75% with option B and 25% with option A. What is this, guys? What is this? Suppose it's the pollen grain. If you consider the pollen grain, you have an outer covering. A pollen grain, and what have you done over here? This layer is hexane, and this internal layer is intane, right? And this layer, outer layer, is made up of what? Sporopollenin, which cannot be degraded by any enzymes or acid. That is sporopollenin, and the pollen tube grow like this through one of the germ pore where sporopollenin is absent. Very poor, guys. Answered the simple questions wrongly. 23rd question on the screen. Product of sexual reproduction generally generates. Option A, longer viability of seeds. Option D, prolonged dormancy. Option C, new genetic recombination leading to variation. And option D, large biomass. Longer viability of seeds, prolonged dormancy, new genetic combinations leading to variation, and large biomass. 86% with option C, and it is the correct answer. 24th question. Simple question, simple question. Meiosis takes place in. Only 10 seconds needed for you to answer. Conidia, gemule, megaspore, and meiocyte. Conidia, gemule, megaspore, and meiocyte. 3 seconds and you have the majority vote on a PC screen. Oh. Guys, voted with every answer. If there was an option number 5, 6, it might also go like this. With some X percentage of students and Y percentage. You are not all reading the question in. This is a very simple question from the very first chapter of class 12 biology, and the answer is meiocyte. What a meiocyte? Meiocyte is a mother cell which is 2n diploid, and this diploid cells undergo division to have haploid. Right? What is the answer with gemule? It is the asexual spore. Conidia asexual spore. What is megaspore? Megaspore is haploid, right? What is N divided? N undergo division to have what structure? Will it form N by 2? No, it will not form N by 2. So the correct answer for this question is myocyte. Such a simple answer. I hope 100% answer for this question and only 38. Very good. 25th question on the screen. Simple question from class 12 biology. Read the question and all the four options and click the correct answer for this question. Advantage of cleistogamy is cleistogamy. More vigorous offspring, no dependence on pollinators, vivipary, higher genetic variability. Advantage of cleistogamy. They're asking cleistogamy. Majority vote on the screen, 60% with no dependence on pollinators, and option number B is the correct answer. Leaderboard after the question. Fifth leaderboard for the day. Good, good, good. We have Madhurema 25. 25 on 25 for Madhurema, 23 on 25 for Dr. Gopi, 17 on 25 with Nila, 14 on 25 with Ashwati, and 13 on 25 with Shalini. Okay, next question on the screen. Monisha's plan of Khara shows occurrence of option A, stamen and carpel on the same plant. This is actually not mentioned in your textbook, but you have a diagram. You have a particular diagram on your NCERT class 12 chapter number 1 and the answer for this question on the screen in 5 seconds. Upper antheridium, lower oogonium, upper oogonium, lower antheridium, antheridiophore and archegoniophore in the same plant. 56% with the correct answer. Khara is a monoecious plant which shows upper oogonium and lower antheridium, and it is on the same plant. 27th question on the screen. Again, simple question. Perisperm differs from endosperm in option A, having no reserve food, option B, being a diploid tissue, option C, its formation by the fusion of secondary nucleus with several sperms, option D, being a haploid tissue. Fast everybody, answer for the question in 10 seconds. Majority vote on the screen, 67%. Option B is the correct answer, guys. What are you guys doing? I don't know. Look, what do you mean by perisperm? Perisperm means remnant. Remnants of nucellar tissue. Nucellar tissue gives nourishment. The developing embryo sac or ovule. Look at what a type of flop answer that you have given. Majority answer with option C, and look the answer at least that you have given. Perisperm is in case of plants. And look, sperms is in case of animals. I will show the leaderboard and make the children who have given the wrong answer for the question. Look at what silly answers that you guys have given. Formation of secondary nucleus with several sperm. I don't know. Several sperm. Utter flop answer, dear children. Next question. Which of the following statement is not true for two genes that show 50% recombination frequency? Option A, they are tightly linked. Option B, the genes show independent assortment. Option C, if the genes are present on the same chromosome, they undergo more than one crossovers in every meiosis. Option D, the genes may be on different chromosomes. Oh, what is this? 29, 29, 29, 14. If it also comes under 29, very good. The correct answer for the question is option A, only 29 percentage. Which of the following statement is not true of two genes that show 50 percentage recombination frequency? And the answer is the genes are tightly linked. We have the next question, 29 question on the screen. Variation in gene frequency within populations can occur by chance rather than natural selection. This is referred to as option A, genetic drift, option B, random mating, option C, genetic load, and option D, genetic flow. Majority voting for genetic drift, and let's check the correct answer, and the answer is genetic drift. Last question before the sixth leaderboard, 30th question. The process, very simple question. The process by which organism with different evolutionary history, that is different origin, evolve under similar phenotypic adaptations in response to a common environmental change is called option A, convergent evolution, B, non-random evolution, option C, adaptive radiation, and option D, natural selection. Majority was 63% with adaptive radiation, but the correct answer is convergent evolution. Okay, here we haven't told about what spreading, right? It comes on adaptive radiation. The leaderboard after this question, very crucial leaderboard. Good going, Madhurema and Gopi going good, extremely outstanding students. Madhurema, we have 30 on 30. I am very happy with your result, Madhurema. Then we have Dr. Gopi, 28 on 30, extremely happy. Nila, 17 on 30, you have got wrong 13 question nearly. Sneka, 15 questions correct and 15 questions wrong. Improve yourself. Ashwati, 15 on 30, improve yourself. Took 11.1111 seconds for answering this particular simple question. 31st question on the screen. We have 10 questions more. The tendency of population to remain in genetic equilibrium may be disturbed by option A, lack of migration, option B, lack of mutation, option C, lack of random mating, and option D, random mating. Lack of migration, lack of mutation, lack of random mating, and random mating. Tendency of a population to remain in genetic equilibrium may be disturbed by lack of migration, lack of mutation, lack of random mating, and random mating. 56 students with option B, and let's check the correct answer. 33% given the correct answer. What is the tendency? The lack of random mating is the tendency of the population to remain in genetic equilibrium is disturbed by the lack of random mating. 32nd question on the screen. Very 150% simple and humble question. Which of the following BT crops is being grown in India by the farmers? I want 100% unity. I'll keep my eyes closed, and after the majority vote has come, I'll open. I want 100% answer for this question. Brinjal, cotton, soybean, and maize. Which of the following 4 BT crops are cultivated by farmers in India? And the majority vote on the screen. 13% with brinjal. I'll send you the session on biotechnological applications of biotechnology in that I have explained it very clearly about these BT crops. Okay, the correct answer is BT cotton. 33rd question on the screen. A good producer of citric acid. Simple question. Simple question. A good producer of citric acid is Pseudomonas, Clostridium, Saccharomyces, Aspergillus. Aspergillus, Saccharomyces, Clostridium, Pseudomonas. Majority vote for this particular question on the screen. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and all your eyes on the screen, you will have the correct answer for the question. Aspergillus is extremely the correct answer. Question from microbes in human welfare. 34th question. Again, simple question, guys. Simple. Have taken the lecture. I have taken you the lecture. I have taken you the lecture on biotechnological principles and processes about this particular topic. I've shown you certain jiffy even to make you clearly understand the concept of DNA separation by that particular process. Polymerase chain reaction, electrophoresis, restriction mapping, centrifugation. DNA fragments can be separated by guys, go to YouTube. I would suggest only this thing to you. Go to YouTube and go to our channel, BioPoint. Check the community page and go to the chapter biotechnology. In 2 lectures, 30 minutes, in 1 hour, I have completed the entire chapter crash course with certain jiffies and images for you to understand. But nobody answered. The answer is electrophoresis. Look, polymerase chain reaction by some students. Centrifugation, why I don't know. Restriction mapping not given by anybody. And watched, I think 30 minutes to video. 2 minutes 30 videos in YouTube on biotechnology application, not principles and processes in your favorite channel, BioPoint. 35th question on the screen. Which of the following is not correctly matched for the organism and its cell wall degrading enzyme? Option A, plant cells, cellulase. Option B, algae, methylase. Option B, fungi, chitinase. And option D, bacteria, lysozyme. Not correctly matched. %, with algae, and it is the correct answer. Leaderboard, I have nothing to say with these 11% students who have answered. These 11% students who have answered with the bacteria. They haven't read their NCRT textbook. That's the main reason. Third, leaderboard. Second last leaderboard for the day. Good going, Madhurema, good going. Next we have Dr. Gopi, 33, Nila, 19, Snekha, 19, Ashwati, 18. 36 question, I want Madhurema just go 40 on 40. Read the question and answer, I don't know whether. Brilliant students, keep it up. The colonies of recombinant bacteria appear white in contrast to blue colonies of non-recombinant bacteria because of option A, insertional inactivation of alpha-galactosidase in non-recombinant bacteria. Option B, insertional inactivation of alpha-galactosidase in recombinant bacteria. Inactivation of glycosidase enzyme in recombinant bacteria. Non-recombinant bacteria containing beta-galactosidase enzyme. Majority vote with option D, and 0% of you guys have given the correct answer for this question. The colonies of recombinant Bacteria appear white in contrast to blue colonies of non-recombinant bacteria because of insertional inactivation. That you know, because all the four options contain insertional inactivation. This option is not there. Then of the enzyme alpha galactosidase in recombinant bacteria, not in non-recombinant bacteria. Correct answer given by 0% of you. Now my what hope have lost. 37th question on the screen. Simple question. I want only one answer, guys. Please. After this question, I will give you the leaderboard to find out who all given the wrong answer. Which of the following are likely to be present in deep sea water? Option A, bacteria. Option B, blue-green algae. Option C, saprophytic fungi. And option D, archaebacteria. This question doesn't contain 100% of marks with one option. "29 with bacteria, 14 with blue-green algae, 57 with archaebacteria." Leaderboard after this question. No problems, Madhurema. We have 36 on 37. No problem, Gopi. We have 34 on 37. Sneka 20 on 37. Nila 19 on 37 and Shalini with 18 on 37. I don't know whether other participants are participating in the quiz or no. Next question. Similar question from ecosystem. Natural reservoir of phosphorus is option A, animal bonds, option B, rocks, option C, phosphorus, and option D, sea water. The majority answer for this question in 10 seconds on the screen. 3, 2, 1, and the majority vote on the screen. 83% with the correct answer, 17% with ultra flop answers. 39th question on the screen. Secondary productivity is the rate of formation of new organic matter by parasite, consumer, decomposer, and producer. Secondary productivity. 83% with consumer, and consumer is the correct answer. Last and the final question of QUIZTOPEDIA for today on the screen. Okay, sorry. Which one of the following is not used for ex situ plant conservation? Which one of the following is not used for ex situ plant conservation? Option A, seed banks. Option B, shifting agriculture. Option C, botanical garden. And option D, field gene banks. 86% with shifting cultivation, and it is the correct answer. We have the final leaderboard on the screen. Good. Good, Madhurema, absolutely good. This is what I needed. 39 on 40. Then you have Dr. Gopi 37 on 40. Then Nila 21 on 40. And after that you have Shalini 20 on 40. Once again, thanking you all for your wholehearted participation. I found only these 5 names absolutely from question number 1 to the last question. question number 1 to question number 40th question itself, I found only these 5 names. Okay, we have Madhurema, Gopi, Nila, Snake, and Shalini. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our wonderful channel, BioPoint. Stream the world of bio to get the latest updates on biology NEET papers. Okay, guys, thank you all.